Hey guys, welcome back to another electronics tutorial. In today's video, we're gonna learn how to use simple controllers and switches in circuits. So this is the default circuit setup we're gonna be using from now onwards, regardless of what we're building. This setup ensures that all positive and negative terminals are connected to the battery. So first, we're gonna start off by building a simple push button circuit. And to do this, let's bring in an LED first. And now let's also bring in the push button. And now this pin is connected to the positive terminal of the LED. And we can connect the positive terminal to the other side of the push button. And let's give it another color like this. And now the current is coming in like this, going through the button and out through this leg. And now we can bring in a resistor and we can press R to rotate it. And the current comes out to the negative terminal. And for the resistor, we can make it 330 ohms. And now if we start simulation, as you can see, the LED turns on only when I press the button, like this. And now we're going to be using a potentiometer. A potentiometer is basically a resistor, but you can control the amount of resistance it provides using the dial on it. So we can start off by bringing a potentiometer over here like this, and an LED. And we can connect the positive to the middle leg of the potentiometer, which is called the wiper. And we can connect one of the other legs to the LED. And we can take that through and bring it to the negative end over here. And now if we start simulation, as you can see, there's too much current right now, but we can reduce it. And now it's turned off because it's at high resistance. And we can increase the brightness of the LED as we bring it up like this. And now we're going to be using a slide switch, which instead of a push button, it does not have an on or off state, but it has two terminals that it can switch sides to. So to build this, let's bring in a slide switch. And let's also bring in an LED and a resistor, which we can make to be 330 ohms. And now we can plug in the resistor from the common pin of the switch to the LED. And we can make the current come in through one of the pins. And then we can connect the negative end of the LED to the ground. And make sure it's in the ground here, not the positive end. And now if I start simulation, it should turn on when I switch this to the right. And it turns off when I switch this to the left. And since it has two different legs, the slide switch, we can do some other cool stuff with this. And as you can see here, I built a circuit where there are two LEDs. And when I start simulation, the LED is turned on. And when I switch it to the right LED is turned on. And we can alternate between those two like this. And the last component we're using today is a photoresistor. And to build this, let's go down and you'll find a photoresistor, and we can bring this over like this. And let's also bring in an LED. Now we can connect the positive end to one of the terminals of the photoresistor. And as you can see, there's no positive or negative, so it doesn't matter for the photoresistor. And from here, we can go to the LED. And the LED can go to the negative end. And now when we start simulation, you can select the photoresistor. And as you can see, you can control the amount of light that passes through to this. And when there's more light, as you can see, the LED keeps getting brighter. And when it gets darker, the LED gets darker as well. So you can mess around with the components you've learned today and see if you can create any new and interesting circuits. And that's the end for today's lesson. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.